It's a story people across the Triad are talking about. A woman says a dog being surrendered to the Guilford County Animal Shelter was left outside because the former owners needed an appointment. Now, this story has been shared almost 7,000 times.
But it is just one side of the story. WFMY News 2's Erica Stapleton is getting to the truth behind that viral post.
Here's what we know about the post. This dog was abandoned at Guilford County Animal Services, but the director says they're still trying to track down the owner. They don't have that information or any of the dog's past medical records, so they're treating him like a stray for the time being. So does the shelter require appointments to surrender pets? Short answer is yes, but if one is left there, like in this case, they won't just ignore the dog. But an appointment gives the shelter time to plan and make sure they have space and resources for another animal.
We see surrenders every day. So whether it's an owner surrender or whether it's a stray coming into the shelter, we see them every day. The numbers vary. I think the weather has something to do with it. The time of year also has something to do with it.
Guilford County Animal Services Director Jorge Ortega says they rarely see an abandoned animal in their parking lot. The shelter has about 400 animals now, and managing their intake is one way to keep that number under control. But this isn't just a Guilford County thing. I checked several shelters in our area, and they all have rules when it comes to taking pets in. Many are either at or close to capacity, so taking in another animal is a last resort. If they have notice, they can work with the owner to resolve issues before they have to surrender a pet, like help with food or cheaper vet care.
Try to solve the problem before they get to our shelter. So this is why it's so important that we start working a little bit more proactive.
As for this Dalmatian, Callaway, he's with a vet now. They're working to figure out his medical past and see what he might need going forward. He'll likely stay at the shelter as a stray until they decide what to do next. I'll have more on those options tonight.